Julian Gressel's the big inclusion back in the starting lineup, but starting in a little bit of a wider position than we've seen most of the year at right wing back, where he'll make up working both sides of the ball. And he's a constant threat from corner kick delivery as well. And the right back, Caligari, he's been really good.
Referee tonight, Joe Dickerson, VAR Alejandro Mariscal, and LA should be on its toes early. Whitecaps with 3 goals inside of the first 2 minutes. 3 times this season, all 3 of those coming inside the past 3 weeks. Trying the right side, Blackman up to Gressel. Gressel to Schumpf. Alessandro Schumpf. Andres Kubas. Raposo wants it in the corner, he'll get it. Working against Caligari. At the corner, pops that up. Brian White's there, puts it towards goal in! Brian White! Inside 2 minutes again for the Whitecaps. They're on the board.
After Leagues Cup, but this is too straightforward from the Galaxy perspective. Ball's allowed to be crossed in from Caligari. White's allowed to win the header, and you have to say that Jonathan Bond needs to do better with that header. Not a lot of power in behind it. It's well directed, but Jonathan Bond needs to push that away. After the good ball in from Ryan Raposo sets up the opening marker for Brian White. Just a minute 40 in. So many touches for Puig. He looks to get on it and really control things from the center of midfield.
Gold from Gressel. Gressel on the overlap. He'll get there. Lost it for a moment. Now cutting it back. Goal! Picks the corner! Ryan Goal, a scorcher! It's 2-0 Vancouver.
Absolutely incredible from Ryan Gold. Picking the top corner. His 6th goal in his last 8 games. Gressel plays the ball in front. It's misplayed by Mavinga, and it lands right on the foot to the last man that the Galaxy would want to with the form he's in right now. And as quick as it lands on his right foot, it finds the back of the net into the top corner beyond Bond. And the Whitecaps punish the Galaxy mistakes here in the early going and have a 2-0 lead. Superb technique from the Scot.
Raposo keeps that alive down the left side. Vite off to the races. White's the target. He'll get it. Brian White. Could it be 3 for the Whitecaps? Disrupted on his way through the box. And it's a red card.
Incredible.
Straight red.
What a disastrous start for the Galaxy. Dogso, no question about that, as he's in on goal. But does he get a lot of White to take him down? It's almost the perfect challenge with the outside of the right foot, but there's that climb on the back.
Here it is, and it goes to the spot.
I think that's the right call.
Paul, would this be the most correct way of saying it? It shouldn't have been straight red, but maybe a second yellow, which has the same result in the end.
And that is what is happening.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
BC Place. Almost quiet as they anticipate what could be a mammoth goal here for the Caps. Gold! In! Trying to slide that ahead for Edwards, picked off. Edwards comes back to make a play. Puig finds some space. Ricky Puig puts it on goal, and a one-handed stop made by Takaoka. Nearly perfect. Gressel doesn't have enough on that. It does get through, though, for Raposo. Raposo for White. Taps it back for goal! Stopped by Bond. Nearly the hat trick for Ryan Gall. Mike D'Agostino working the touchline here for the Whitecaps, is chipping away at his substitutions. Get to that in a second. Schumpf coming out, and that one tucked in from outside the area by Brugman. Galaxy are on the board, and it's 3-1.
Well, I mentioned that set plays could be a way back for the Galaxy. A man down, but can beat them from there. Then a hat's off to you, and that's what Brugman does. Inside the D, he just curls that with the right foot. He doesn't plow through it. He shapes it with the inside of the foot. It's superb technique. Just keeps it down, and it skips up off the turf and beyond Takaoka to narrow the lead to 2. And then all of a sudden, the disputed penalty kick handball comes into play a little bit more. The Whitecaps up by 2 still.
Brugman looked off Puig and then gave it away for Blackman, but a heavy touch right back to the Galaxy. Judd feeds that ball ahead. Will Delgado catch up to it? Through the wickets, and Galaxy are right within a goal. It's 3-2 at BC Place.
And at what price for Mark Delgado, who's in a heap in behind the end line. The Galaxy a man down and just a goal down now. And very tight along that offside line with Martins, I think, holding on Mark Delgado. What a beautiful pass through in the end. This one here from Judd that puts Delgado in behind the Whitecap defense. And he just side foots it between the legs with enough power that Takaoka cannot close his legs in time. And somehow this game
finds some room, gets around Ricky Pouge. Ball's ahead for Cordova. Cordova for goal, for the hat trick. Stop by Bond. Another chance. That one stopped as well. Can you believe it? The Galaxy keep it a one-goal game. Heroics from Jonathan Bond.
How does this not go in? Gold electing to use the left foot with the outside of his left foot. Doesn't get a lot of power. It's well saved. And look at Alfaro on the goal line.
In absolutely no rush, but starts to pick up some speed. Cordova for Caicedo. Caicedo, can he put the game away off the crossbar? Cordova! 2 matches in a row for the designated player. Cordova ices it for the Whitecaps.
All season long without a goal until Wednesday night. And that's the final action. Had a pretty thrilling game for the most part. Galaxy made it interesting. Terrific effort from them to claw their way back into it. But the Whitecaps, they walked away with all 3 points.